I need you to move over.
Keep short of kids.
We're just going to leave the podium here empty. So we're going to leave this empty. Angel, can you stay here? Who's going to stay here? The kids in the back, that's a lot for your arms, but if you can carry it a little longer. Look at your faces. No. Like this, perfect. Okay, can we get some volunteers to help hold the sign up? We're going to have the kids stand with the kids. So if we can get Amin, I got Amin. You want to help hold? Okay. Miguel's going to help us. Amin, I need one more tall volunteer. Okay, you guys can just leave it. It's Adam. We need a tall person in the middle. I wish I were tall, but I'm not. So. Okay, so we're gonna get it, and then let's make sure this is a nice picture. I think this is good. Yeah, so they know we're gonna move you and yeah, we have to move the backdrop to the right. Yes. More. Okay, stop. Okay, higher it if we can higher it a little. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, so we're gonna get started in like once we're ready. If we just can ask for the parents, just because of the audio and the recording, if we can try to minimize the sound as much as possible. We do so silence all your phones, please. And then we do have a another room. So if you need to talk or do anything, please do in the other room. But once we start, we need it to be silent, please. I know this is different than Pascal's office, but inshallah it's gonna be better.
When I say ceasefire, you say now. Ceasefire! 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 Gaza, don't you cry, Palestine never die. Gaza, don't you cry, Palestine will never die. Gaza, don't you cry, Palestine will never die. Gaza, don't you cry, Palestine will never die. Long live Palestine! 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 Free, free 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 Palestine!
Thank you, Maya and Adam Named. Thank you for everyone who joined us today despite the change in location. As you can see here, we have all our children from our community to tell you a strong message. This morning, Israel resumed its bombing and siege on Gaza after a 5-day pause. They are here to tell you what they think about that pause and what we all think about that pause. Because at this current moment, innocent children, women, and men of Gaza are all being bombed and killed as we speak. I'd like to introduce our MC for today, Maryam Awad, who will be introducing all of our children who will be voicing, we are centering to voice their opinions on what's happening. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum, may peace be upon you all. Welcome everybody. My name is Maryam Awad. I'm the president of the MSA at my high school, and I stand here today not only because I'm Palestinian, but because I care for the country that is suffering terribly as we speak. I stand before you all as a Palestinian who has unfortunately faced hate in response to what is happening now in Gaza. We are all gathered today to stand side by side, just as the Palestinian children in Gaza did weeks ago. Roughly half of the citizens of Gaza are under 18 years of age. They are children with names, interests, talents, dreams, personalities, and families, just like you and me. As of today, 20,360 people have been brutally murdered at the hands of Israel. 1,700,000 have been displaced. 5 days ago, they called for a humanitarian pause, but they still won't call for a ceasefire. And now, as of last night, while we were safe asleep in our beds, Israel launched their brutal attacks once again. They are murdering innocent people. We stand today in front of you to demand a ceasefire. You cannot pause a genocide, but you can surely end one. Aside from Gaza, the Israeli army and settlers have killed 242 Palestinians in the West Bank, including occupied East Jerusalem. Pausing is not enough. We want an end, we want a ceasefire, and we want it now. We want an end to the occupation, an end to the ethnic cleansing, an end to the genocide. We want an end to the brutality and the bombing and the mass massacres. We want kids to stand joyfully side by side, laugh rather than cry, not having to worry about being expelled from their houses or having any fear that they might not be able to see tomorrow. I stand here because it could have been any one of us out there. Today, we have come together to fight for those voices who are unable to reach the world. We have to use our voices, young and old, to speak up for those who have suffered for generations. With that being said, we will be having lovely speakers today talking about their experiences when standing up for Palestine. If anyone would like to speak and is not on the list, please ask one of the organizers and we will try to add you in. Now let's begin. We have Mohammed Qatanani, age 6, to share some words with us.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammed Katanani, and I am 6 years old. I'm here because I stand for freedom and justice for Palestine. I'm proud to be Palestinian. Before I was born, my dad in our community fought very hard to our Congressman Pasquale. In office, he has let us down. I have family that can never meet because they are from Gaza and are no longer with us. There are many kids my age and younger who are also no longer with us, and that makes me sad. I hope we can live in a world where we see free Palestine. Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Amazing job, Mohammed. Our next speaker, we have Yusuf Zaina. He's going to read us a poem.
Oh, children of Gaza, I'm sorry for what you have to go through. I'm sorry I didn't get to learn more about you. I'm sorry that we couldn't do more to help you. And I'm sorry that our leaders failed you. And I want the Congress to demand a ceasefire now. I don't want to see anyone else die. I want to see kids live and be happy. I want to see a free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Amazing poem. Now we're going to have Rima Rashid speak to us about her experience.
My name is Rima Rashid and I am from Gaza. I'm here to talk to you about my family members that were killed in Gaza. November 13th, the world lost 3 beautiful souls. While my little cousins were out filling water behind their house, an IDF soldier shot and killed them using a high-caliber gun. When my uncle, their father, looked outside the window, he saw their dead bodies out on the ground. He spent an hour with my grandma, who was with him, and calls it psychosis, before he ripped the curtains off his windows and went outside to cover their dead, dismembered bodies. He laid down between them and spoke to them until he was shot and killed by Israeli snipers. No matter how hard he tried, and how hard my grandmother tried, she could not get him to stay inside with their dead bodies exposed. They weren't allowed to have a proper burial till just recently. It breaks my heart that they did not get the justice and were killed in their own homes. My uncle Ahmed lived for his 2 daughters, and as God willed, he was taken with them. Daughters that were innocent like any other child and had hopes and dreams, Naran and Rizan Allah. I still can't believe such a cruelty could happen. I was just with them 3 months ago. They were the sweetest girls I've ever met. Please don't forget them. This is one of the many stories of people that were killed in Gaza, and I hope we get justice for them. Any questions? Next.
That's amazing. Okay, now we're going to have Selma Sarhan.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, may peace be upon you all. My name is Selma Sarhan and I am originally from Tulkarm in Palestine. I am the granddaughter of survivors of Al-Nakba, the catastrophe of 1948. I am the daughter of parents who lived under the violence of the occupation. What we are witnessing in Gaza is a modern day Nakba. It is a genocide trying to erase the Palestinian people, my people. The people of Palestine have been getting attacked and hurt and treated unfairly not only in Gaza, not only in the past few weeks, but for 75 years when the occupation began. Children in Gaza are being bombed in their homes, schools, and hospitals. Places that were once a source of comfort have become plagued with fear. As children living in America, we lead lives of privilege, and it is important to use this privilege to fight against the systems oppressing our people. I stand here today as a voice for the children in Gaza. I'm here to tell our government that Palestinian children deserve to live. I am here to demand that our government immediately end military aid to Israel. I demand an end to all complicity with the occupation. And I demand an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and an end to the genocide of the Palestinian people. They said the old would die and the young would forget, but we did not forget. We are seeds that will resist and revolt until free Palestine from the river to the sea. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Thank you.
Now we're gonna have Hannah Hamdan. She's gonna read us a poem from the diary of an almost 4-year-old.
My name is Hannah Hamdan. I am 10 years old. I am so grateful to be here with you. Today I'm going to read a poem called From the Diary of an Almost 4-year-old by Hanan Ashrawi. Tomorrow the bandages come off. I wonder, will I see half an orange, half an apple, half my mother's face with my one remaining eye? I did not see the bullet, but felt its pain exploding in my head. His image did not vanish. The soldier with the big gun, unsteady hands, and look in his eye. I could not understand. I can see him so clearly with my eyes closed. It could be that inside our heads, we each have one spare set of eyes to make up for the ones we lose. Next month, on my birthday, I'll have a brand new glass eye. Maybe things will look round and fat in the middle. I've gazed through all my marbles. They made the world look strange. I hear a 9-month-old has also lost an eye. I wonder if my soldier shot her too. I'm a soldier looking for little girls who look him in the eye. I'm old enough, almost 4. I've seen enough of life, but she's just a baby who didn't know any better.
Thank you so much. Now we're gonna have Malak Saleh read her own poetry.
The Shooting Star by Malak Saleh. Palestine, a place of sincerity, the land of olives as some like to call it. The olives is made as a flag, the food as potent and as powerful as the wood, full of steam. The people fierce and brave, only caring about their united family. Women, also only caring about all will see them. They go to sleep with their hijabs on just in case they die. When they're found under the rubble, they'll be covered just to please Allah. Kids, climbing and playing in the rubble, not knowing that was once their home. Mama, look, is that a shooting star? The children of Gaza ask their moms. Yes, I do. Those are shooting stars. The parents reply, scared to tell their child the truth, because she knows that the truth would only weaken the heart.
Thank you so much. Guys, if we could have everybody settle down a little bit and be a little bit more quieter, because we definitely, I'm sure we all want to hear all these lovely poems and lovely stories and experiences. So let's try to be as quiet as possible so we can hear everyone. Alrighty, thank you so much. Now we're going to have Salman Mahmoud, and he's going to speak for us.
My name is Naseem Mustafa. I'm an 8-year-old kid, and this is what I think about Gaza. Message for my friends in Gaza. I am sorry that your home has been destroyed. You do not have water, food, electricity, and I'm sorry that you see your family dying in front of you.
Now we're going to carry on with our chanting. So let's have a few more chanting real quick.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Viva, viva Palestine! Viva, viva Viva, viva, viva Palestine! 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 Viva, viva Palestine!
Right. Now we're going to have Salman Mahmoud come and speak to us.
Hi, my name is Salman Mahmoud, and I go to Benjamin Franklin Middle School in Ridgewood, New Jersey. And I support Palestine a lot, and after October 7th, I felt very disappointed, and I wanted to show the world, and I also wanted to show my school that I support Palestine. So that Thursday, after October 7th, I wore my kufiya to school. And a lot of kids gave me weird looks, and one kid even called me a terrorist. And I stood my ground and I told him, that's not nice, you can't call someone a terrorist. And I reported him to the administrators, and he got in trouble. And all the administrators and the teachers were supporting me, that I was supporting my home country. And then after that, I wore my kufiya every day since then to school, or I wore something to show my sports Palestine. Free Palestine.
Never hope. There's always going to be people out there. Now we're going to have Sada Mustafa speak for us.
There was once a land of green, this land was named Janine, in this land there was steed, its all in beloved Philistine. And then the settlers came to destroy our lands and get food and grains. Then we reunite, we come together and fight, and then we reunite, we come together and fight. We take our lands back, and all you ever lack is a heart and humanity and love and sanity.
Now we're going to have Ahmed Awad come up and give a few words for us.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Ahmed Awad and I am from Palestine. My grandparents lived in Palestine their whole lives, but the story ends there. Because of the occupation, I have never been able to visit my country. I am just a child, but I will use my voice to tell the world that Palestine will be free, inshallah.
Imagine you are a child in prison. Imagine you were beaten up every day. Imagine you look for food, but you can't find any. Imagine living with sounds of bombs dropping, with the sounds of bombs dropping. Imagine you lost your mom and your dad and your siblings. Imagine sleeping at a school instead of studying in it. Yeah, how would you feel? This is what every child like me in Palestine had to face in America. In, in America is paying for it. We need a ceasefire now. We need to end the occupation now. We need to free the children. Free, free Palestine!
Okay, and let's go on to more chants.
No justice, no peace.
No peace!
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace!
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace!
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
Now we're gonna have Saida Mustafa, who's gonna tell us a little story about some Palestinian children.
I'm going to tell you about the Shabbat siblings that have been killed. Siblings Ahmad, 11 years old, Radha, 7 years old, Betul, 7 years old, and Ahmed, 1 year old, were brutally killed alongside their parents by the Israeli occupation forces. Since October 7, at least 2,000 tons of explosives have been dropped on Gaza's civilian homes, shops, mosques, churches, and hospitals. More than 8,100 innocent civilians have been murdered, including over 3,300 children, 2,000 women, and 34 journalists. Over 60 billion American tax dollars have been sent to Israel.
Thank you so much. Will there be anyone that else wants to speak? Any children that wasn't listed, that wants to maybe say an experience? You can come up.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Atif Mustafa. Ahmed was mercilessly shot in the waist with live ammunition by the Israel occupation forces. He was pronounced dead in the hospital 1 hour later. Since October 7th, at least 12,000 tons of explosives have been dropped on Gaza's civilian homes, shops, mosques, churches, and hospitals. More than 8,700 innocent civilians have been murdered, including over 3,300 children, 2,000 women, and 34 journalists. Over $260 billion American tax dollars have been sent to Israel.
Thank you so much. Okay, now we're gonna have some more chanting. So we're gonna be the pause for these stories for now. So let's continue with the chanting. Does anyone else want to chant? And everybody chant along with us.
Free, free Palestine!
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 From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea,
From the
So I love the excitement, guys. I want to hear all your loud voices, guys. We need as many people as possible to be chanting along with us.
Gaza, don't you cry. Palestine will never die. Gaza, don't you cry. We will not. Palestine will never die. Long live Palestine. Long live Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Okay, guys, unfortunately, we're going to have to put an end to the chant for now. We're going to have to conclude it. I just want to start off by saying everybody spoke so beautifully. All your experiences, your stories, your poems, they're all being heard right now. So whenever we chant or whenever you hear someone speak, really take it to heart because you never know what someone has been through and what family may have been killed by Israel. I mean, you never know someone's background. So make sure to continue your support, wear your kufiyas all the time, and always, always free Palestine. There's nothing complicated about what's happening now in Palestine, as some like to say. We have gone to school, we learned the basics, we learned the black and white of our history, of our country. Our parents taught us the right from wrong. Killing innocent civilians and children is inhumane. I will not stay quiet when history repeats itself before me over and over again. As we are witnessing today, as of right now, a pause is not enough. You cannot just take a break from killing people. We demand an immediate ceasefire and a complete end to the occupation. Thank you so much for everyone that attended today.
Could you say your name first, please?
My name is Miriam Awad.
Spell it, please.
MIRIAMAWWAD. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ali.
Guys, there's a white van blocking the driveway. Please move it. Thank you again to all the children that were participants. Thank you, parents, for coming. And we will see you soon. Thank you.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Palestine will never die.